All right, Josh. I'm gonna turn this off here. I'm gonna turn this on.
Oh, breaking news.
It doesn't happen much on days like this. This is from the New York Post. Joey Chestnut, perennial winner of the annual July 4th Nathan's hot dog eating competition, he's out of this year's beef barf over a deal he made to represent a different wiener brand. The New York Post has learned. It's not just any brand, but Impossible Foods, which recently launched a vegan Frankfurter Imposter made from plants. California-born Chesnut has won the Nathan's event 16 times, including every year since 2016. He gobbled a world record 76 dogs in 2021 and kept his title with a mere 62 down the hatch last year. A rep for Major League Eating, which Nathan sanctions to run the event, said the organizers bent over backwards to meet Chestnut's various other demands. They even agreed to let him participate in a rival Labor Day dog eating fest to be taped by Netflix as long as no hot dog brand was mentioned. But they said they drew the line on letting Joey Chestnut be a spokesperson for a different hot dog.
Wow.
A source said Chestnut was paid $200,000 to appear in the Nathan's contest last year and was offered a $1.2 million 4-year contract going forward. Major League Eating said in a statement, quote, "We are devastated to learn that Joey Chestnut has chosen to represent a rival brand that sells plant-based hot dogs rather than competing in the 2024 Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest." Major League Eating and Nathan's went to great lengths to accommodate Joey and his management team, agreeing to the appearance fee and allowing Joey to compete in a rival unbranded hot dog eating contest on Labor Day. Wow. I'll finish the release here. For nearly 2 decades, we have worked under the same basic hot dog exclusivity provisions. However, it seems that Joey and his managers have prioritized a new partnership with a different brand over our longtime relationship. Joey Chestnut is an American hero. We would love nothing more than to have him at the Nathan's Famous International Hot Dog Eating Contest. We hope he returns when he is not representing a rival brand. Neither Chestnut nor his agents would immediately comment.
Now, there was a lot of info in that story that you read. Did it say how much Impossible is paying Joey Chestnut?
It did not.
Because this cannot possibly be worth it.
How much do you think?
I mean,
how many tens of $1 million? Because that's what we're talking about, right?
Right.
For Joey Chestnut to go on a couple Impossible hot dog commercials and say, "I love Impossible hot dogs," more than Nathan's hot dogs.
Maybe in the commercial he eats them very slow and leisurely and enjoys them, and he's like, "Oh, this is the way to eat a hot dog."
Now, there is an undertone there as well about the plant-based hot dogs.
Boy, they really seem to not like those.
I don't think it's just the fact that it's a different brand. I also think they have something against plant-based hot dogs.
It sure seemed that way. Now, that could have just been the inflection you were putting on it.
I definitely put an inflection on it. Doc writes in on the text line.
What's up, Doc?
If Joey Chestnut has a deal with the Impossible Meats, he is not an American hero.
Oh. Charles in the YouTube says, American hero, ? For swallowing hot dogs en masse. Yes, Charles. Yes. You gotta go way back to like 2014 or whatever, when Joey Chestnut saved this great nation of ours.
Riley has a comment back to your comment, Josh.
Hi, Riley.
It's making midday sports talk radio in Omaha. What do you mean it's not worth it? Great point, Riley.
This is the pinnacle right here.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked by this news. I'm shocked by this news.
It was interesting to hear like the number of like ways they're
throwing him under the bus, though.
Because
yeah,
they know, like, hey, if this guy isn't at our competition, nobody's going to watch. Nobody's going to care.
We got to talk to that guy. We got to talk to the hot dog guy.
They said we would.
What's his? Okay, he's in.
Now, this was weeks ago. Things have changed. He might be ducking the media now.
Yeah. Do we think he has any what is his name again?
Great question.
The hot dog guy that came on last year, the guy who has all the nicknames and the stuff. That guy's awesome, by the way.
Hold on. I'm Shea.
George Shea.
George Shea. Mm-hmm. I knew we'd get there.
I mean, we have to do our journalistic due diligence and ask him the question, right?
Like, hey, Joey Chestnut's not there anymore.
What happened?
Now, does Joey Chestnut go and form his own like live version of Major League Eating? Sounds like it'd be more like a lib version of.
Yeah, so that was the undertone. That was kind of the undertone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
check out this guy with his plant-based dogs.
It kind of feels like we have a MAGA situation brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, Coney Island, Nathan's Hot Dogs, like America, 4th of July. Okay, I get it. But this is huge news. This is going to change the game.
Sounds like a war on America, Connor.
A little bit it does. All right, so we have to hold Josh's top 5 for another 15 minutes here before we talk to Jacob.
That's fine. I mean,
that is something that we had to get to.
When the news breaks, we got to cover it.
Tony writes in, will this be the year that Kobayashi's ban is lifted? Is Kobayashi banned or did he just retire?
He retired due to health concerns, right?
Yes, I think we've gone over this before. What's Kobayashi doing now? If they got Kobayashi back, then would we forget about Joey Chestnut?
Interesting question you've posed.
We just need a hero. That's all.
Right.
That's all we need.
So maybe this year another country wins it, and then next year, 2025, an American hero swoops in and saves us.
2010 controversy. Oh, wow. On June 28th, 2010, Kobayashi announced that he would not compete in the 4th of July eating competition.
He has not done it for some time.
Reportedly due to the company's insistence that Kobayashi sign an exclusive contract.
Very pushy, these Nathan's people.
Yeah, I mean, this is nuts.
A lot of other hot dogs out there, I'm just saying.
On July 4th, 2010, Kobayashi was in attendance watching from the crowd during the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, wearing a black t-shirt that said "Free Kobe" with an eye.
Oh.
Kobayashi mingled with the crowd, standing inside a police barricaded pen just under the stage. After spectators began chanting his name loudly, demanding that they, quote, let him eat. Accordingly, Kobayashi indulged their wishes by climbing up onto the stage to a thunderous ovation. Although he was initially ushered by security officers off stage, one security officer arrested him from behind, and Kobayashi began resisting and thrashing his body around. Do you remember this?
It vaguely rings a bell, yes.
In July 2012, Kobayashi was still barred from the Nathan's event due to a contract dispute. Due to that same contract dispute. Wow. They need to get Kobayashi back. If Joey Chestnut is no longer an American hero, the guy that we thought he was, it's time to go after the big guns.
Definitely.
Bring Kobayashi home. Okay.
Need some star power at this thing.
Lot going on there. Josh, we got to take a break. Jacob Bigelow's up on the other side. We'll get to your top 5. Don't be concerned.
Never would be.
Coming back on 1620 The Zone.
Live from the Host Coffee Studio, this is 1620 The Zone.